guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I have a layout today for the Mix It Up Monday Instagram and YouTube hop. And today's sketch inspiration is by Inspired Blueprints, and I followed this sketch pretty closely. I really liked this one. And so I am using a lot of the Vicky Bouton Where to Next collection that I got in my creative scrapbook kit. And there's also this, which is a Thicker's Happy Life. And then there is the ephemera from Echo Park here, which is Endless Summer. And then the papers that I was going to use were the Vicky Bouton Where to Next. And I didn't end up using that yellow paper. I thought I was going to use some cut aparts, but I didn't. And then I'm going to cut this paper for some of the strips. And then this one here is going to be my base paper. And so I also wanted to use a stencil. And so I have this, dot stencil, polka dots. And I'm going to use Distress Oxide with Fossilized Amber. And what I wanted to do was, in the sketch, it had a bunch of dots, which I interpreted as mixed media, but instead of doing splatters, I wanted to do these dots. And so I laid out my photos first so I can kind of see where I wanted to put them so that it was on either side of the photos. And I'm going to just use my blending brush here and get that fossilized amber through the circles. And I'm not doing the same, I'm not doing the whole stencil. I'm just kind of doing it in areas, and then there's darker spots and lighter spots. I didn't want it to be the exact square of circles and all the same color. I wanted kind of variation and some interest. And I'm scrapbooking these photos, which I find hilarious. They're of my husband. He was fixing the pool. He was caulking some tile. And so he's sitting in the pool floaty, just floating around the pool doing it. And so I snapped some pictures, and I just thought it was great. And so in the inspiration photo, there was some scalloped edge that went across underneath the photo, but instead I cut the strips from the Vicky Bouton paper, and I am just layering those up to get some color. This is a very colorful layout, which I don't normally do, and so I really like how this turned out. And I put that stripe down the center because I wanted to have the colors plus some black, since I used that black and white strip there. And then this one I wanted to back in with the green, but I wanted to cut it so that I could save those little houses to use at another time. So I made sure to cut in the middle and save the left side, and then I could just back my photos with the green from the right side of that paper. So, and then it's funny because in the ephemera and the stickers are those houses, and I didn't realize that until after I cut it so I could save those. So I have a bunch of houses. But this layout went together really quickly because the sketch was so good, and the all of my ephemera worked really well. And I have this tile here. It says having a whale of a tail, and I just thought that was funny because he's in the pool on his floaty, but he's actually working. So and I put it up there with the sun. And like I said, this ephemera is the Vicky Bouton, and I will add some other ephemera from that Echo Park Endless Summer collection there, which was that frame, and the word summer came from that. And I think the snorkel mask is from the Vicky Bouton. And these glasses up here, I liked those. And then, I'm just making my little embellishment clusters here. I want to pop up the sunglasses just so that there's some dimension, because I am going to use some other thickers that I pulled in from the Happy Hooray collection, and they are puffy stickers. And so I wanted to pop up these sunglasses here, and I didn't like the white around the sun, so I just trimmed that out and used some fossilized amber to ink it. And when I was looking at it, my dots weren't all the way over, and so I'm just going to add some more dots to the left side of my embellishment cluster so that it encompasses the whole cluster. And again, here I took that, like I said, that Happy Hooray thickers, and I'm just adding some stuff like these little birds with the heart in the middle. Again, I'm trying this whole just work with the ephemera. It doesn't have to be specifically for the layout that you're doing. It doesn't have to be so themey. So, but that's the layout. Thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons below. And if you want to be notified when I put out videos, just hit the little bell. Everyone have a great day. Bye.